Men, love, and sex, secrets guys wish you knew. Men will talk about feelings. Was your guy raised as a traditional, stoic, man's man? If so, let me walk you through relationship secrets, gathered from psychologists who study gender roles. Secret number 1, it may be easier for your man to talk about feelings indirectly. Ask what they'd do during a romantic weekend. Or what they thought the first time they met you. Their answers will reveal how they feel and bring you closer. Men say I love you with actions. Some men prefer to show their feelings through actions rather than words. Your guy may say I love you by fixing things around the house, tidying up the yard, or even taking out the trash, anything that makes your world a better place. Men take commitment seriously. Men have a reputation for being afraid to commit. But the evidence suggests men take marriage seriously. They may take longer to commit because they want to make sure they are on board for good. In a survey of currently married men, 90% say they would marry the same woman again. They really are listening. When you're listening to someone talk, you probably chime in with a yes or I see every now and then. It's your way of saying, I'm listening. But some guys don't do this. Just because a man isn't saying anything doesn't mean they are not listening. They may prefer to listen quietly and think about what you're saying. Shared activities form bonds. Men strengthen their relationships with their partners through doing things together, more than by sharing thoughts or feelings. For many men, activities like sports and sex make them feel closer to their partner. Men need time for themselves. While shared activities are important, men also need time for themselves. Whether your guy enjoys golf, gardening, or working out at the gym, encourage them to pursue their hobbies, while you make time for your own. When both partners have space to nurture their individuality, they have more to give to each other. Make sure you subscribe for your chance to win a candle or hoodie or mug. All subscribers already here are included in the draw. Men learn from their fathers. If you want to know how a man will act in a relationship, get to know their dad. How they are with each other and how the father relates to their own partner can predict how a man will relate to their wife. Men let go faster than women. Women tend to remember negative experiences longer and may have lingering feelings of stress, anxiety, or sadness. In contrast, men are less likely to dwell on unpleasant events and tend to move on more quickly. So while you may still want to talk about last night's argument, your guy may have already forgotten about it. Men don't pick up on subtle cues. Men are more likely to miss subtle signals like tone of voice or facial expressions. And they are especially likely to miss sadness on a woman's face. If you want to make sure your guy gets the message, be direct. Men respond to appreciation. Showing appreciation for your guy can make a big difference in the way they act. Take parenting. Studies show that fathers are more involved in caregiving when their wives value their involvement and see them as competent. Men think about sex a lot. Okay, so maybe this one is no secret. Most men under age 60 think about sex at least once a day, compared with only a quarter of women. And that's not all. Men fantasize about sex nearly twice as often as women do, and their fantasies are much more varied. They also think more about casual sex than women do. But thinking is not the same as doing. Men find sex significant. It's a myth that most men think sex is just sex. For many, sex is a very important act between two committed people. And just like most women, men find sexual intimacy to be most satisfying within a committed relationship. One reason is that long-term partners know how to please one another better than strangers do. They like it when you initiate sex. Most guys feel as though they're the ones who always initiate sex. But they also like to be pursued and wish their partner would take the lead more often. Don't be shy about letting your guy know you're in the mood. Initiating sex some of the time may lead to a higher level of satisfaction for both of you. Guys aren't always up for sex. Men, much to many women's surprise, aren't always in the mood for sex. Just like women, men are often stressed by the demands of work, family, and paying the bills. And stress is a big libido crusher. When a guy says, "Not tonight," it doesn't mean they have lost interest in you. They just mean they don't want to have sex right then. Men like pleasing their partner. Your pleasure is important to your man. But they won't know what you want unless you tell them. Too many women feel uncomfortable talking about what they like and don't like. If you can tell them clearly in a way that doesn't bruise their ego, they'll listen. Because they know they'll feel good if you feel good. Guys get performance anxiety. Most men get performance anxiety on occasion, especially as they age. Your guy may worry about their body, technique, and stamina. If you can help them learn to relax and stay focused on the pleasures of the moment, sex will become less stressful. Men may stray when needs aren't met. If a man doesn't feel loved and appreciated in their relationship, they may turn elsewhere for satisfaction. For one man, that may mean burying themselves in work. Another may develop a fixation on sports or video games. And some men cheat. To avoid this, partners need to work together to meet each other's needs. They're vested in you. Most men realize there's a lot to lose if a long-term relationship goes sour, not just each other's company, but the entire life you've built together. If you're willing to work to strengthen your marriage, chances are your man will be, too. Remember, that one smile you give away is free and may be the highlight of someone's day. Thank you for watching and enjoy your day.